So I'm going to try to be a little laid back. Little Jack London, Called Wild, page 19 if you have this book. The Law of Club and Fang. Buck's first day on the Dyea beach was like a nightmare. Every hour was filled with shock and surprise. He had been suddenly jerked from the heart of civilization and flung into the heart of things primordial. No lazy sun-kissed life was this, with nothing to do but loaf and be bored. Here was neither peace nor rest nor a moment's safety. All was confusion and action. In every moment of life and limb were in peril. There was imperative need to be constantly alert, for these men, these dogs and men were not town dogs and men. They were savages, all of them who knew no law but the law of club and fang. He had never seen dogs fight as these wolfish creatures fought, and his first experience taught him an unforgettable lesson. It is true, it was a vicarious experience, else he would not have lived to profit by it. Curly was the victim. They were camped near the log store where she, in her friendly way, made advances to a husky dog the size of a full-grown wolf, though not half so large as she. There was no warning, only a leap in like a flash, a metallic clip of teeth, a leap out equally swift, and Curly's face was ripped open from eye to jaw. It was the wolf manner of fighting, to strike and leap away, but there was more to it than this. 30 or 40 huskies ran to the spot and surrounded the combatants in an intent and silent circle. Buck did not comprehend that silent intentness, nor the eager way with which they were licking their chops. Curly rushed her antagonist, who struck again and leaped aside. He met her next rush with his chest in a peculiar fashion that tumbled her off of her feet. She never regained them. And this is what the onlooking huskies had waited for. They closed in upon her, snarling and yelping, and she was buried, screaming with agony beneath the bristling mass of bodies. Called Wild, Law of Club and Fang. So, just releasing a couple, 50 gray wolves. What's the problem here? What is the problem? You don't even know how many teeth a gray wolf has. How are you going to tell me that the gray wolf is good and bad when you don't even know how many teeth? Do you even know how many teeth humans have? That's 32. We got 32 teeth, okay? So, until you can tell me how many teeth the gray wolf has, I don't want to hear your opinion about Proposition 114. 90% of all the prey that the wolf chase escapes. So 90%, they all escape. The wolf barely catch any of their prey. They all escape. Wolves go for days without eating. Wolves are run by an alpha male at the top, and you got a female as his number 2. So you got the alpha male, you got the number 2. The main pair have babies, while the rest of the wolves are just babysitters for the king and queen. Right, just an alpha male, alpha female, their puppies, and no other puppies matter. There's a gray wolf and a red wolf in North America. Gray wolves are gray, and red wolves are brown. Mexican wolves are a subspecies of gray wolf, and they're adorable as hell. So is the Arctic wolf. They got the beautiful white fur. So gray wolves are beautiful. They got a dense undercoat, too, for protection against apparently negative 50 degree Fahrenheit weather. Negative 50 degrees? God, we can't even sustain, 32 degree Fahrenheit, but they're saying negative, not just 10, not 20, negative 50 degrees. A wolf can curl up in the snow and keep them the fur, and the dense undercoat keeps them warm in negative 50 degree Fahrenheit weather, which might be, bullshit. Sounds kind of unbelievable, but wolves are built for distance running. Their paws are as big as human hands. This is stuff I found on the internet, so It all sounded true to me when I read it. Wolves have large teeth, jaws with a bite force of 1,500 pounds per square inch, so they can crush the thigh bone of a moose. A gray wolf can crush the thigh bone of a moose with their teeth. How many teeth do you think they got? We got 32 teeth. Humans do. In 1974, the gray wolf was put on the endangered species list. It is not endangered. It hasn't been endangered for a long-ass time. Probably wasn't even endangered in 1974. But at one point in time, it did seem like, this shit might go extinct. So it was put on the endangered species list. That would have been Gerald Ford. And 42 teeth. How many teeth does a gray wolf has? They got 42. There's 42 teeth. So they got 10 more teeth than we do. And they can, crack the thigh bone of an elk. They can crack the thigh bone of a moose. I don't think our teeth aren't that. We can barely, crack a jawbreaker, right? Jawbreaker, just a soft piece of candy, right? Not a bone, So the final master list of the 11 initiatives, 11 questions that Colorado voters are faced with. I'll just read off my verdict, and then I'll give my 2 cents, my boiled down 2 cents of each and every single one of them. So no on Proposition EE. We're going to raise taxes on vaping and cigarettes and tobacco. Okay, so yes, on Proposition 116, should we reduce the state income tax from 4.63 to 4.55%? Yes, we should do that. Yes on Proposition 116. Vote no on Amendment B. Vote yes on Amendment 77. Vote yes on Amendment C. And, of course, vote yes on Proposition 113. Vote no on Amendment 76. Vote yes on Proposition 118. Vote yes on Proposition 117. Vote yes on Proposition 115. And vote yes on Proposition 114. Also vote yes on Proposition 114. So those are my final verdicts. But if you want to know what the hell I'm talking about, you're going to have to stay tuned. So, wolves, by understanding the wolf, by knowing the wolf, we'll know ourselves. By understanding animals, we know humans better. We are the wolf in our own ecosystem, and so by having the wolf in the wild, and they should videotape this. National Geographic on the National Geographic channel, they should make a big deal about this, because when those wolves are first released out into the wild, everybody that voted for it would want to see something like that. The first moment they get to experience freedom, there you go. There's your national forest there, Mr. Wolf. Do your wolf thing, right? You get to be wild for the rest of your life. We're going to protect your wildness. We're going to make sure you stay alive, not just in a zoo, not just as some kind of exotic pet for some rich billionaire, but for the public. Have, a national forest zoo for the public to come and, stay away from the wolves and the bears and what have you. And probably hunters can weed some of this shit out if it gets too crazy. But I feel like we should say, yes, let the humans come and see the damn wolves and see the damn bears. And to observe the whole ecosystem. Probably shouldn't feed them, right? Probably shouldn't encourage them to come over to you. Probably shouldn't even mess with them at all. Just, have some binoculars or some shit and just watch them from a distance. That'd be great for tourism. So, yes, we need gray wolves, just a handful, 50 gray wolves in the national forest, really far away from you. Little Red Riding Hood, just, be careful. Why are you out in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the night, going to Grandma's house? That's, why did you wait so long? Why didn't you go in the morning? Why aren't you walking with somebody? Why are you going to Grandma's house anyways? And she's already, probably dead and gone, right? She's eaten, so you're too late. And the whole family should have been. You should be there. No, don't even. What the hell? Because that would be terrible. That would be terrible if a person did get eaten. But I'm saying that for humans, don't be stupid, okay? Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. So no on Proposition EE, right? There's all these taxes. Amendment B is a tax increase. Amendment 77, no maximum bets at Cripple Creek. We're gonna have unlimited bets before you can only lose $100 at a time. Now, if you go to Cripple Creek Casinos, and yes, Amendment 77 passes, and that means you can lose your entire fortune in just one roll of the dice, one hand of blackjack, one hand of poker, just every bit of it gone. No, there's no maximum bet, there's no ceiling at all. So you bet $100 or you can bet $1 million, right? So that would be probably terrible for a lot of people, but also Cripple Creek itself could fucking lose too. So you're gonna gamble, right? And fucking gamble, right? What the hell? You come here to bet or did you not? Did you come here to bet or not? You know, you just come here to fuck around, or you know, just put the whole thing, just put your entire state on the line and just, you know, get somebody else to put their state on the line and flip a coin. One of you motherfuckers are going to go down, the other motherfucker is going to be, you know, twice as wealthy, and probably should get out of the game, but probably will stick around and try to do it again or some shit. But yeah, no more if it passes. So yes on Amendment C. I mean, if we're going to allow Cripple Creek casinos to have no maximum bets, shouldn't we allow the nonprofits to profit from bingo sooner instead of 5 years if they've been around for 3 years and they want to pay their volunteers $1 or $2? Yeah, I'm okay with all that. So yes on Amendment C, yes on Amendment 77. And, you know, like I said, the Gallagher Amendment is the bee's knees. This is Amendment B. No tax increases. Proposition EE, no. I don't want no more taxes, mother. It's a great recession. You're going to raise taxes? The fuck is the matter with you? You raise taxes for the family medical leave. If you're not for, you know, what? How can anybody be against the family medical leave? I have no idea. That's money for a newborn. Should we have social spending? Should the government spend money for its own citizens when they are born? It's universal all across the world that, yes, we should. Of course we should. But should we give, you know, that newborn a fighting chance? Should we have the parents stick around and do some parenting and actually raise that child and have, is that what, you know, medical family leave? It's all over the world, but not in America, not in 45 states in the United States, and not in the federal government itself. So, yeah, raise taxes if you give me family medical leave. If you're not going to give me something, what the fuck, you're going to raise taxes on vaping just for the fuck of it? Hey, let's just raise taxes on vaping. Why? For the fuck of it. That's no good. That's no good. You got to have a reason. Hey, let's get rid of the Gallagher Amendment. Why? For the fuck of it. The 45 to 55 ratio is the perfect ratio ever. That's how much the residential should pay in taxes, is 45%. Commercial and industry should pay 55%. I like it. It came from 1982. It's been working for 40 years. The Gallagher Amendment is the bee's knees. It's the shit. Gallagher Amendment is, you know, Superman. It's better than this ratio, 45 to 55. This is just a perfect ratio. Absolutely 45 to 55. Did they come up with 30 or 70? Did they say 25, 75? No, they didn't come up with the ratio at all. So 45, 55 until they come up with a better ratio than this golden ratio. You know, this is better than the Fibonacci sequence or Pythagorean theorem or the golden ratio of 6 to 9. The businesses pay 55%, residents pay 45%. Ah, that's perfect. That's exactly the way it should be. If we don't have enough business and industry to, you know, cover the cost, then that means you should be very worried because we don't have no jobs. We don't have no commercial industry, no businesses. Where the fuck are people working? How are you going to tax the residents? There's no industry or businesses for anybody to work. Nobody's got any goddamn jobs, and you're going to raise taxes on the residents that already don't have no jobs whatsoever to begin with? This is insane. Keep the Gallagher Amendment. Vote no on Amendment B. Vote no on Amendment B. Vote yes to lower the state income tax. Vote no on increasing taxes for tobacco, nicotine, and vaping. Vote yes on Amendment 77 to allow maximum bets at Cripple Creek casinos. Let them do their casino thing, right? Amendment C, let the nonprofits do their casino thing, too. Yeah, you can have a little bingo game, nonprofits. We're going to let Cripple Creek sit there and make a shit ton of money. Then we should allow our nonprofits to make a little bit of money, not a shit ton, but, a little drop in the bucket. Nonprofits should be able to make a pittance. Shouldn't nonprofits, if Cripple Creek casinos can make, billions of dollars, shouldn't nonprofits be allowed to make a pittance? I think so. Gray wolves. In 1926, the U.S. Park Rangers killed 2 wolf puppies. They were black face, right? Black fur, black wolf puppies. Yeah, U.S. Park Rangers, cops killing black animals, killing, that's just same, song and dance. It's the last 2 wolves at Jellystone National Park, Yellowstone in Wyoming, 2 U.S. 1926. And then in 9 years later, 1935, they imported a bunch of elk. And then the elk ate all the greenery. It was a Garden of Eden, and now it's just, a desolate wasteland like Scars, Pride Rock. Just like Scars, Pride Rock, you brought the hyenas, and now they ate all the vegetation, and now it's all dead. It's all dead. Thanks a lot, elk. Thanks a lot, deer. So they killed the last 2 wolf pups in 1926, and then they reintroduced 8 wolves January 12th, 1995. From Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada. They released 8 of these gray wolves into Yellowstone National Forest in 1995. This is 25 years ago. And in 1996, there were 31 wolves in Yellowstone. Today, 70. There are 70 gray wolves in Yellowstone. So they didn't go overboard. The guy wants 1,000, but, at 70, let's get a family, let's get a herd, let's get a pack somewhere, right? Let's just get 12 of them somewhere. We got national parks in Colorado way bigger than Yellowstone. And so, yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea. I think the gray wolf is the central core to the ecosystem. The entire ecosystem revolves around the gray wolf, whereas the gray wolf will kill a Bambia. A gray wolf will kill a baby elk and a baby. They'll kill the sick and the elderly, and they'll kill the weak and the babies if the babies, stray too far and the parents aren't doing their, due diligence. So that's, terrible. But whereas the gray wolf will kill some animals, the gray wolf, because they're the central component to the entire ecosystem, actually create way more life than what they kill. They create more, they bring a balance to the ecosystem. So they bring about the otters, and they bring about the foxes, and they bring about the beavers, and they bring about the trees and the bushes. The deer and the elk stay away. So now you got the valleys and the gorges that have all that vegetation eventually is allowed to grow back up. More vegetation means more animals and other things that come around. Berries, right? So more vegetation, more berries, more. And so the wolf is essential to our it's been essential to the ecosystem of North America for centuries. For centuries. The wolf was around when Native Americans were around. So the wolf does not occupy not even 5% of its traditional, area that it used to live in the United States. It's not endangered. It's all over in Canada, all over in Russia, also Mexico and Montana. So there's plenty of gray wolves all over the place. But it does actually connect Mexico to Montana and the Canadian. So you would actually have like a direct line with all the gray wolves. Maybe, the wolves in Canada can come hang out with the gray wolves in Mexico one day. I like the idea of the gray wolves, releasing the gray wolves, reintroducing the gray wolves out to the wild again, because they are a mirror. They are a mirror to humanity. And so we need to see what's going on. It's not just a biodome, right? It's national forest, so it's a bio-national forest. It's like an open-air biodome. It's an open-air zoo. And since the Endangered Species Act says you have to protect all species anyways, so either we're going to basically take 1 or 2 of each species and put them all in a zoo, and, just have them in cages and just, feed them whatever we can behind the scenes. Or we could just have an entire ecosystem, right, where we just kind of watch and make sure it all flourishes and it all balances out. And so I like that way better. I like a national forest. National forest should be housing homeless and helping the poor folks, and it should be more Americans. This is our state, our country. This is our collective, land. And so, therefore, if we need that land, then we should be on it and using it. It is not the government's. It is the people's land. And so, therefore, that's, we should be Americans, and we should utilize the people's land. So the zoo, I like the idea that some parts of the national forest will be for the wild animals, and maybe for, you know, the homeless people. I feel like if we're going to release 50 wild gray wolves, you know, release 50 gray wolves out into the wild, we could also release 50 homeless people along with those gray wolves. They can be right next, you know, to the gray wolf, making sure the gray wolf don't eat anybody or any people or what have you. They can take notes. They can give you direct observation of what's going on. And it is true, we're going to protect gray wolves, but not people. We should protect the people, too. So I'm okay with, you know, I think it might be, I don't think it's too ridiculous of an idea, but I don't think that'll be like a policy of the government's. But I feel like if you're homeless, you got to find a place to stay anyways. And so if you can, you know, go live on a national forest, I feel like you're fucking homeless and you're an American. You're born on the soil. You're an American. You have no place to go. That's national forest. National forest, this land is made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land is made for you and me. Okay, so where are we at? 9 minutes. So yes, on Proposition 113, kill that fucking Electoral College. It's an old relic from, you know, way back in the... They've already passed this. The Democrats killed the Electoral College, but they're like, oh, people cried, bitched about it. So this is just going to be the final nail in the coffin. So fuck that Electoral College. Vote yes on Proposition 113. Fuck that Electoral College. Straight goddamn hell. When it comes to Colorado, I cannot lose when it comes to Electoral College. So people want to be dumb and stupid and fucking, you know, backwards on this and wrong. So let's assume we keep the Electoral College, okay? Then that means Colorado's going to stay a blue state, and the Republicans get no fucking say-so. Good, good. The Republicans are fucked anyways. The Democrats are, you know, there's half conservative, half progressives. That conversation is more, you know, is better. But progressives, I don't know, are the progressives in the Democrat Party? Are they in the Republican? Where are the fucking progressives in America at? I don't see any progressives, so I'm going to go where the progressives are. So when it comes to the Electoral College, fuck the Electoral College. And in Colorado, if the Republicans want to be stupid and they want to keep the Electoral College, then fuck you. You don't get a say-so. The Republicans don't get any fucking say-so. You want to go ahead and protect the Electoral College? Okay, well then you should move to another state, because you will never get to vote for president ever, ever, ever. Colorado's going to vote for fucking Biden. They voted for Hillary. They're going to vote for Biden. They're die-hard blue. They used to be a swing state, not anymore. It's so damn progressive. Marijuana legalization, no fucking way. We are just in the front of the progressive movement, and we need to protect the legalization of marijuana. That's freedom. We need to protect the legalization of freedom. Talk about having a right to our own bodies. Can you relate? Ladies, can you relate? So I can't lose with the Electoral College. Either we keep it and the blue, we maintain our blue state, and the progressives, which I think most of the progressives are in the Democrat Party. There's a lot of independents here too. But, again, it's the independents and the Democrats making the decisions around here. It's not the fucking Republicans. So the Republicans are silenced. The Republicans are, have been demasculated. They have been, they've been castrated around here. They have no say-so. They have no power. And if you want to maintain it being a blue state, because with the Electoral College, you only got about, 5 swing states that matter? Only 5 swing states in the electorate. So because of the Electoral College, Colorado's Democrat, and the Republicans don't have, any say-so whatsoever, goddamn ever. And we got a Democrat, a governor now too. So really, I don't know. Only local governments. There's only a few local Republican governments. Here and there. Conejos County is mostly Republican, but for the most part, this is a blue, either conservative Democrat to a progressive Democrat state because of the Electoral College. So I fucking love that. It's almost like God. The Electoral College should be gone because it's bad for democracy and it's not a good fucking thing. But, so either I'm on the right side of history by saying, hey, I want a fair election, or, we get all the power and they just have to say, what the hell is going on? How come we don't get no choice in the president? We keep voting for the Republican, but our state goes the opposite way. Amendment 76, states' rights. I like Colorado. way more than I like that dirty COVID nation. Americans should vote in American elections, so that's federal elections, and Coloradans should vote in Coloradan elections. We shouldn't sully wonderful, beautiful, pure, innocent Colorado with that COVID nation. Come on now. Change every citizen to only a citizen. That's not going to solve anybody's problems. Change every citizen to only a citizen. No, every citizen and only citizens have a right to vote. Both of them. You fucked it up. You need every and only. And I don't want to get under federal jurisdiction, so like I said, it's a states' rights thing. Vote no on Amendment 76. No, thank you. Colorado can be destroyed by Coloradans. What's next? We're going to have to go and get some RFID microchipping, get some retina scans and fingerprints. We're going to have our Social Security and birth certificates stamped, tattooed onto our arms. So not only a driver's license, but Social Security, birth certificate, retina scan, fingerprints, RFID, microchipping. What the fuck? What the fuck? No on Amendment 76. This is Colorado. The feds need to stay the fuck out of our goddamn elections. I do not want the feds interfering. They can't do... Look how they handle their elections. The feds don't know how to handle elections whatsoever. The state handles the elections. They're doing a good job. Keep the feds out of goddamn Colorado. Yes, on Proposition 118, the Family Medical Leave Act should be passed. I mean, if you're not for health and family, leave health and family. You should just leave my Colorado. 3 to 4 months, newborn baby. You need some seeding, water, and fertilizing, stabilizing money. Even Jordan, 10 weeks. They pay 100% of the paycheck. In Jordan, Poland offers 26 weeks. Serbia, 20 weeks. Russia, 20 weeks. Slovakia, 34 weeks of paid family medical leave. 4 months in Mongolia. 4 months. We're just asking 3 to 4 months. So we're not even asking up to, we're asking below Mongolia levels. Serbia, that's 5 months. We're asking less than Serbia and less than Russia, less than Slovakia and less than Mongolia. Albania, they offer 52 weeks of paid family medical leave. Bosnia, 52 weeks. Bulgaria, 58 weeks. Croatia, 58 weeks. Estonia, 62 weeks. Montenegro, 52 weeks. More than a year. Look at these nations. They care about their children in Bosnia and Bulgaria, Croatia, Estonia, and Montenegro, and Albania. That's why they offer them at least 1 year of paid maternal leave. So they're saying, yes, mother, stay home. You just had a baby. Stay home and take care of that damn kid. We don't want it to, die, and we don't want you to throw it in a dumpster, and we don't want to just throw it in a manger, let a donkey take care of it while you go back to work. On Proposition 117, you got to say yes to that. Extend Tabor. Look how they tried to raise taxes with getting rid of the damn Gallagher Amendment. They try to raise taxes any and every way that they can. So do not take us into deficit spending, Jared Polis. Liberal progressive Colorado needs to stay within her means. Spend within your means. This is just common sense. And if the liberal progressives can learn to spend within our own means, then the conservatives ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. So quit trying to push fucking taxes on us. You got the taxes that you got. Keep those taxes. Try to do something with that. Jesus fucking Christ. And, you're not even doing anything. What the fuck are you guys even doing? I mean, my goodness. 1 more minute. Let's see. Yes, on Proposition 115, prohibition on late-term abortions. And gray wolves. When it comes to gray wolves, it's just the northwestern wolf, Canis lupus, occidentalis, Alaskan timber wolf, McKenzie Valley wolf, the Rocky Mountain wolf, the Canadian timber wolf. They're subspecies. You got 38 total subspecies of Canis lupus. So when it talks, you're talking about the gray wolf. Which gray wolf are you talking about? The average weight is 100 to 125 pounds. They can live from 8 to 16 years. Total wolves can sprint up to 70 kilometers per hour. The wolf excels at long-distance running. They can average 7 kilometers per hour. Wolves can travel up to 70 kilometers in a day on a hunt. Gray wolves live in packs in the forest, deserts, plains, tundra, mountains, wherever. Gray wolves mate for life with one partner, so they're monogamous. Gray wolves are monogamous. A pack can be 5 up to 36 wolves. There's mournful howls. The wolf have that ancestral call of the wild with their mournful, soulful Oh! Oh! Yes, on Proposition 115, and, because child abuse, right? But the gray wolves is the original dog. Dogs are domesticated puppy wolves. Dogs are puppy wolves who never got to grow